So today I'm sitting out here in this. It's sunny, but I'm still got a little shade. Sun is out. Mm, yeah. Oh Lord, I got quite a few things on my mind to tell you. Still about these nosy neighbors. So yesterday, they're after she, what I assume or say, it seems like you pointing somebody in the direction of my yard to draw attention to my yard. Again, I didn't invite nobody to watch me. That's why I put up things that, you know what I'm saying, that fixes that hinders that. Those the birds want to talk louder than me today. Um, I definitely came out here to pray too. I'm gonna do that. That should be a priority thing. Yeah, God knows what He's doing. So, Yekara Isai Sandaroshi, Shekara Nasi, Aya, Daranaha, Isho, Yedoshi, Ikoranda, Yekara Sitanaha, Sakaya, Idaradoshi, Ikaranda Shikere. Oh Lord, yes, have your way, Lord. Have your way, because just like these birds, some of these neighbors are vultures and crows and all types of stuff. But anyway, like spiritually, that's what they have on the inside of them. Just some shady, shifty, intrusive type of stuff. Just because if they don't know your business or what's going on or what's your next move, they start shaking in their boots. The thing about it is, my next move is sitting here continuing to be obedient to God. Um, I'm thinking I'm gonna put this lawnmower out of here today, but I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But anyway, one of the main things is, yeah, I was thinking about, one of the so-called neighbors. I have a hard time calling them neighbors because they're not neighborly. So let's just say folks that lived over here. Of course, she was subleasing and all that, and of course, she just, if she is subleasing, she subleased to her own kids. But you know, for whatever reason, trying to hold on to that house with her. Okay, girl, I don't know, but when she was over here, I just find it so funny that she would be all in trying to be in my business. Like literally told me one time, I'm not trying to be in your business, but I'm gonna get in your business because my light stuff was off for temporary because I was waiting on certain funds to come in. It was off for about 2 or 3 weeks or whatever, and me and the kids of course wasn't staying here. But she did that, and I'm gonna get in your business and acting like she's trying to help with this and the third. And I guess she thought that was supposed to make me like her and all this girl. No, I don't like you because of that. Thank you for that. You know what I'm saying? What you should be doing, what the community should be doing, helping people, other people that are going through hard times in the community. But and plus, I gave it back. So I'm saying that to say she was trying to get my business on those aspects and on stuff that I did not welcome nor invite her to. Then once you say it and you let me know, I'm not trying to get in your business, but I'm finding out what's going on. And I was just being real, okay, lights off. Gave me some bit of help, and then I gave it back. I gave it back in the form that I was able to, but yeah, she received it, she took it, or whatever. And so then when it comes down to this is her whole bloodline, um, so-called nephew that yeah, this is her whole bloodline, so-called nephew. He went over there and knocked on the door, basically invited her and them to. He was about to have something going on. I don't know if he was trying to be proactive when it came to that, but yeah, he was about to have something going on regarding his biracial, and I'm gonna say it like this, his biracial child, his child that he had, during his involvement with me, with somebody else, whatever. And she, when I heard this for myself, she's gonna be trying to be in my business and worrying about what I'm doing. They barely want to watch and see what he be doing and really be having going on and try to be proactive when it comes to that and try to be, what I'm saying, make sure that you're ahead of it and you preventing that. Because when we went over there, after the whole incident happened, we went over there and she was like, it, her dude was just talking, her dude at the time, because I'm not telling what she got going on now, but her dude at the time was just talking. He was like, yeah, she didn't even want me to come over there. Told me don't go over there. And then so she heard it and said, because I didn't know if they had a gun. But it don't matter. Honestly, her mouth is a weapon. Her mouth is a gun. But you got to nerve to be scared of guns. Like, you pop off so freely at times, or you get other people to try to pop off for you and to try. Like, I'm really tired, beyond tired of people that try to comfort people by getting somebody else to do their bidding or their dirty work or, what they feel is light work or whatever. And so that she said that, and I was like, it just caught my attention. I was like, oh, so you can get all up in my business. You don't know what I got in my house. You can get all up in my business and stuff when it comes to um what you think. You think that, what I'm saying? You think that you know me like that and all that. But when it comes to people that's outside of you, you don't know. I mean, I could have a gun, they could have a gun. What's the difference? But you don't have a problem with bothering and trying to intrude when it comes to me. That's the part that I just don't understand. And then again, this is your whole bloodline. These are issues that's coming up because in y'all bloodline, he had a baby somewhere else because of what honestly, his trifling daddy be doing, following in them footsteps, and then probably somewhere along the lines, it's all of them with that last name be doing. And so, and breathe in here, but yeah, so that just, it just behooves me, like, what's his name, Darren Fleet was saying that's so funny. But yeah, try to get under my skin. It just irks me. Like y'all do not mind y'all damn business. That'd be the funniest part. So now, honey, I make effort to be as discreet as possible. Even still, I'm not doing much or nothing. I'm just certain times just bringing certain stuff outside. Like I got a heated blanket just in case it get cold out here. I wanted to bring the bag and stuff outside. Well, I put it out the window this time, and because it's none of y'all damn business, so I'm bringing a bag out to it outside or anything. It's none of y'all business. You gonna mess around and get in somebody's business, and you gonna get popped right in your. I'm trying to tell you, they gonna get popped right in their damn head because if you intrude on my personal space, if you come in my yard, if you even come in my yard, at this point, if you come in my yard, if you come, definitely if you get anywhere close to me or anything like that, it's a problem. I'm gonna take you as a threat, and that's just what it is. You're correct. I have numerous videos where cops have been called and there's nothing even going on, or you provoke me, and you know what I'm saying? I just ask you, leave me alone, leave my stuff alone, don't steal my mail, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. But, y'all be wanting to play what y'all think is hardball, so, it is what it is. Because when I go hard and when I play, I'm going to play harder. Honey, I was literally about to, when this girl was wanting to fight me, I was literally boiling some water and I was going to pour that on her if she would have came up them stairs and into my space. I was already, in the midst of doing what I was doing. But yeah, being there with her and I'm trying to tell her I'm going to pick up whatever's near me and I'm going to try to make sure I knock you out. And probably I'm going to aim for the temple because it's no need for you to get back up and come after me again. There ain't no need of me trying to knock no sense into you. It's a need of me to just go ahead and really just get rid of you. And again, I'm not a killer at all, and I don't even really like to use that line. I ain't no killer, but don't push me. Don't push me, but I'm not a killer or anything like that. I self-defend if I have to. If somebody run up on me and I know you as a threat, then Of course, at this point, everything being documented, so I got proof. So that's the thing for today. If I might use this as a thumbnail where yesterday the camera was pointing directly up the side of my house, and today, or maybe even a little towards the front, but today it's pointing towards the backyard. So, what are you trying to see? Your backyard is fenced in, and then y'all got windows back there, and you got a little room back there. You can see pretty much everything that goes on. So basically, you're pointing into my backyard for for what? So basically, they're just trying to see around walls and wish they could see behind my tent stuff. See, I was already prepared when I bought the tent curtains and everything. I made sure that I put it up where, yeah, I can block it out, I can zip it up, I can unzip it. It is what it is. That's what I wanted to invest my money in. And then I have mainly ways that I can see out and you can't necessarily see in, and it is what it is. I like that. If I ever had a place like that, I would love to have those windows where I can see out of, but you can't see in. Sure would. And knowing me, I still put some curtains up. But yeah, so that's one thing. And I use that thumbnail for that. The other thing was something about evolution. I think my oldest son, he leans more towards believing in evolution and stuff like that. And parts of me are just like, God, I wonder. And I feel like you can still believe in God and you can know that things have definitely evolved and we've been programmed to do things a different type of way. And I'm saying that because I was using the bathroom and it definitely seems like we're supposed to use the bathroom like either in a squatting position or something like that. Um, as well as what was it? Like I was peeing and I read somewhere that if you lean forward a little more, which means that your knees and stuff will be closer to your chest. Again, if you was in a squatting position, that's how your knees would be. They wouldn't be straight out, in front of you sitting on the toilet. But anyway, it's like somebody that got bougie or whatever the case may be, and somebody, the first person who used the toilet was like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna sit on that ground. I'm just gonna, or not, like not sit on the ground, but squat on that ground. I'm gonna go ahead and just use one of these, a stool or something like that. I don't know, whatever they use. So I don't know. Um, and again, maybe it's supposed to be going back into the earth and all of that or whatever. So I don't know, man. Like I think it's still just it's still the same earth that we throw food out of. But again, God knows what He's doing. I'm not gonna really question that. This girl had a valid point yesterday. She was like, let's see, I don't want to get it wrong at all. So let me go ahead and pull it up exactly what she said. So she was telling the difference between questions and questioning, like asking a question as opposed to questioning where you already have a preconceived notion and, a judgment and stuff like that, as opposed to this really truly inquiring and because you don't know the answer, but you really want to know. And see, people got that mixed up. See, I'm that type of person that I'm inquiring, what's going on? What's really going on? I know what I can think it is, but I don't know what's going on. Let me pull it up. So it was really quick what she said. It was definitely, it was common, I don't want to say common sense, but it was like, what's the word I'm looking for? It's just, it's accurate, period. It's like, she didn't miss, she understood and understands what I'm saying. Hold on, let's see. It was just last night, so I know it's easy to find. Should be very easy to find. Come on, girl. I know you're on here. I was watching some Michael Jackson stuff last night. The Thriller, making of the Thriller, and all that. That's not it. That's definitely not it. Questions and questioning are two different things because question is a genuine desire to know, to learn, and to grow. Questioning
notion in your head already of what you think the answer should be, if it's right or wrong. So then you're posing a question with judgment.
So yeah, that right there. Hopefully the device picked up on it and can hear it. Cause yeah, that's what a lot of stuff be going on. And I guess too many people sit and try to put themselves in a judgment seat and this and all that. This is the thing. God qualifies. Who He calls, He qualifies, and all that good stuff. So there's no need in you trying to put yourself in a certain position. Oh, you can't have this over there. Why? How does she have? I'm just using this as an example because I don't know that this is being said, but how can she have that camera? She ain't doing this. She ain't. Okay, you're gonna end up hurting yourself, your brain muscles, by trying to figure out too. And one thing does bother me is that they did receive my mail, and it's gotta. It works for my benefit, but they received my mail, and so it showed how I was doing some of the stuff that I was doing, but it's still, I didn't. It was still intrusive. It was none of their business. I wasn't doing nothing illegit or illegal or anything like that, and all these scam likely numbers forever calling. But anyway, I try to do stuff legit, and that's just it. And even if I got a penny pencil or least next to the line of poverty or whatever, it is what it is. So called quote unquote poverty. It's just belief, I guess. This I'm getting a little warmer. Hold on. I'm not gonna pull that all the way down because I still want some sun coming through, but I'm getting a little warm. Or as the old folks say, a little warm. Sitting directly in that sun. So anyway, yeah, but what she said, people sit in the judgment seat, whatever, whatever. I never asked to be a judge or anything like that, but I do believe that it's biblically sound to know and think and believe and understand that those who are called by God and they're chosen, um, they are called to judge righteously. Um, of course, the unrighteous can't really judge because there is going to be bad judgment all overall. It's going to be according to their feelings, or shoot, not even. Sometimes they'll go against what they're feeling. See a freaking spider over here. But yeah, so stuff like that been on my mind, the evolution type things, and just the neighbors not minding their business type thing. Like that's one of the priority type things for me today. And I'm just like, Lord help the people to mind their business. So yeah, but cause yeah, that irked me or whatever. Like that means you are like targeting them. That what I'm saying. That means I've got my camera on the side and it is pointing pretty much directly at their house, and it's not to target them, but it's to, again, I have valid reasons. The little boy just kept on letting the basketball and stuff hit my door and all of that. So you want my attention because you letting hit my door. You letting it come in my yard. Okay, you don't get my attention in this because I'm not investing too much of my energy or anything in just keep hearing something rustling through the trees, and I don't have a problem because it's daytime and I can see, but I'm just trying to figure out what is it because there's been a fox out here too lately. But yeah, okay, now you got my attention. Now what is it like? Y'all don't want to talk peacefully. What you getting my attention for? What's all? using or allowing y'all so-called grandson to get my attention. Because all I'm gonna do is just tell y'all about yourself as far as his daddy was or could still be on drugs, and he got issues, and he's one of them little sisters. They was the little silver cap wearing, silver cap teeth wearing kids. I mean, taking pictures with silver caps in their mouth. So, I mean, that right there is already a big giveaway. That was, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna talk about people being different. That was different to me. Like, I wasn't used to that. I was used to brushing my teeth, and I never had that. I didn't have cavities or nothing like that when I was younger. And I got them now, so it's kind of slowed down a little bit. But my kids is not silver cap wearing kids, and to me, you know, it's like indication of some type of bad seed there. I don't care how cute you are, how you look, this, that, and the third, it could still be a bad seed. So that's that. That's what you got. That's what I got from it. And then the other thing is now the attention is on y'all for allowing this child that I once watched, you know, change diapers to. I don't want to, but yeah, change diapers to. Just watch, let them run around my house, color on my walls. Just think, sorry, y'all let this little person disrespect me, and you know what I'm saying? And I'm just wondering, like, okay, that's fine if y'all got a bad taste in the mouth for me, but I guess they thought I was gonna be this fly by night person that was unstable and but just because I'm not working the way that y'all want to see me working, I'm tending to my household. I'm homeschooling my kids. I ain't got to tell nobody what I'm doing. I'm doing what I need to do. Just because it's not the way y'all want to see it, you have a problem. Instead of, again, you know, asking questions. And it's the thing, they will ask the question, but I guess she waited, the lady of the house waited, the so-called lady of the house waited until I came over there one time instead of her you know, grabbing my attention. She waited a long time because it was a whole year. And she just waited. Oh, well, what happened over there? And this kind of third. Instead of you asking, that's what you wanted to know. Why don't you just ask? And at this point, yeah, of course, it's like, you want to know that because how did that affect you? How did that, you know what I'm saying? Did they show up at your house? I'm just wanting to know the reason why, you know what I'm saying? Oh, that's why I'm going. I mean, and it's sad that you have to be like that. Why do you want to know this? Is it because you care or is it because you're just trying to be nosy? So, anyway, so yeah, that part. I can go on and on and on about nosy neighbors and stuff like that. It's just personal. The main thing again today for me, I miss my daughter still. I'm sitting out here another day past and still haven't seen my daughter, haven't talked to her. Her brother last made the contact with her, and that was that. And once she, I guess, realized that it wasn't me, then, then, you know, once she realized that it wasn't me, she finally was just like, um, they just didn't say anything. And it's like, well, you ain't gonna make contact with me to abuse me. I am your mom, but you're not gonna just do whatever you want to me. That's period. That's any of y'all. That's anybody. And what was I gonna say? Yeah, basically. Again. Oh, here's things. Do it like the show you, baby. He was like, yeah, that's all. That's hard of it stuff. They really be catchy. So, yeah, in hopes to not be on here too long. Plus, my son wanted to come out here and sit too, so I'm gonna let him come out here. I'm gonna get my other son to come out and probably move not vacuum cleaner, this outside vacuum cleaner, this lawnmower, and I'm gonna just probably wrap it up. They want to be on Roblox, honey. Roblox is down for 2 or 3 whole days, honey. They stay waiting the whole time, checking. I'm like, oh my goodness. So yeah, it's just a lot that's on my mind, and I can go on and on and on. I'm trying not to. I'm trying to just relax and enjoy myself. I do plan on it. Ordering some seafood, whether it be today or tomorrow. I'm just, baby, I'm about a sucker for some seafood. And yeah, that's just what it is. Seafood is life. Um, oh, and I'm gonna try to work on on my stuff. I think as far as getting my jacuzzi back up soon, sometime this week. So yeah, this is like almost becoming like a little shed, kind of, sorta. Yeah, just a place where you sit in the backyard, you're just able to still have some privacy, you know. You know what I'm saying? So that's that on that. I mean, literally, I feel like I heard her saying, yeah, she goes over there in her yard with minding her business, and you know what I'm saying? That's it. And y'all said now because you're mad because your camera can't peer through, it doesn't have X-ray vision, and so honey, now granted they might start making some X-ray vision type, but yeah, it don't have X-ray vision. But yeah, that's it. That's crossing the lines of intruding on somebody's privacy and stuff like that. One thing about it, nothing is hidden from God. Like God sees and knows, and you know what I'm saying? He knows everything. So, but from you, I want to call them heathens. I want to call them some other types of names, but yeah, whatever. Yeah, it's not everything is not your business. You're not the all-knowing God. So He's omniscient, omnipotent, omnipresent. Period. You're not. And if you are, if you're doing that, I'm not saying that we can't one day have those types of ways, but it's a process to go through. And let my biological dad tell it, it's not a process. Um, honey, I've been being processed. I don't know what nobody else been doing, but I've been being processed. So maybe I'm just a late bloomer or whatever when it comes to that. But my thing is, when people are manifesting and doing all this other stuff, they are doing a lot of illegal spiritual things. You might be capable or able, but what source are you tapping into, and is it approved of by God? Is it legal? Like, let me just use an example. I know somebody that can astral project and stuff like that. I'm probably sure I know quite a few people. I'm sure I could probably do it, but I just don't. I don't do that because, baby, I'm gonna be. If I can astral project, I'm going to my favorite person's house. Period. And you know what I'm saying? Get it? What they call it? Shapopping now. But yeah, astral project and try to come into. You know what I'm saying? Come into somebody's life and things like that, or just their privacy and stuff like that. Let me put this down for a second because I have to charge my other one. Oh yeah, dude still ain't been over here riding his 4-wheeler, his moped, nothing. Ever since he fell off. He fell, and I'm gonna tell you what, that definitely, you could tell that it hurt. I mean, I love when they little air or heat or whatever come on, because that gives me a little more cushion back here for them not to hear everything that I got going on. He fell, and it looked like it definitely hurt, because he fell, he slid, he lost the shoe, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. Again, I don't know if he was doing those tricks to show off in front of me or if he was just doing them for personal reasons. Not worrying about if anybody looked. But I hollered out there before I knew. I was like, I was gonna ride with you, but not at this point, baby, because that would have been me on the back of that bike. It was a wrap. I wouldn't even be here. I could be dead, because I think, if you on the back and he doing that, the back of your your head, your cranium is gonna hit that pavement. And that's not good. Well, you showed me why I'm not going out here riding with these so-called tricksters. Don't do no tricks with me on that bike. I used to ride with my uncles on the 4-wheeler back down in the woods and stuff like that. Honey, that was dangerous. That was a push. But we had one, and It was like, yeah, my stepdad was like pretty much like a country boy, and had that. I don't even know where we used to keep it. And he rode. We would ride down there in the back of the apartment complex we was living in, and I think they eventually put up, no trespassing signs and stuff like that, and don't ride on their land or whatever. But yeah, but it was something. I don't know why that came back to my memory like that. But I used to ride with one of my uncles, and I used to think I was gonna fall off there. You're supposed to hold on to him, and then I think, did we ever ride by ourselves? I think eventually we rode by ourselves and stuff like that. But I don't know. But anyway, so it's 31-minute video. I'm gonna try to let my son come on out here, maybe, I guess. Consider it. But I just like my privacy and my little space. He's like, can I come out there with you? And I'm about to be like, well, why? Sure, baby. That was a loud noise coming from behind there. Like, come on now. So anyways, oh Lord. Like I said, people mean, it's a bird perched up there. I don't know if y'all can see it, but so people mean certain stuff for evil, and like I said, God works for my good. Like the one who called the fire department and stuff like that because my lawnmower was smoking. It wasn't bothering nobody else, honey. Lawnmower was still getting the job done. It was just smoking. And she got mad because I could tell she got mad because I didn't acknowledge her. She looked and stared at me and was doing a little smile. I don't think it was a smirk. I think it was a smile. Am I going to say it was genuine? No. But she looked and thought that I was supposed to owe her something. Baby, I don't owe you nothing. I owed you absolutely nothing. Period. You owe it to yourself to again be genuinely looking out for anybody in the younger generation. That means my generation. That means the generations under us. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know. Death could be knocking on your door and you need to be trying to live right instead of trying to. But she meant it for something evil, to get on my nerves and to bother me. You didn't try to come over here and talk or say anything. I've tried to talk to you. One time when I tried to talk to her peacefully, she too busy trying to let me know that she was, I'm about to let my daughter move. I mean, her exact words. I'm helping Nika move. I talked to her. She never came back, never talked, never no conversation or nothing. So we didn't never talk peacefully. So, again, on that day, you could have said, well, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? You having trouble or this, that, and the third or whatever. And then I was going to say proceed to buy me a lawnmower, but no. So anyways, I just kind of bossed up and bought me another one, and that's just what it is or whatever. And then I'm just trying to fix this one that I do have. But again, it's going to work for my good because now I'm going to have 2 lawnmowers in my possession. I got 2 sons that can bring their 2 behinds out here and cut this front and the backyard as they get older. One about to turn 6. I'm guessing maybe he could start when he's 7 or 8. Yeah, my grandma just kept on speaking over him that he's going to be so short. I want him to be how tall God deemed for him to be. And that just irked me. That right there irked me. It's just certain stuff that she said and was calling herself predicting or whatever. And I was like, Lord. And then she kept saying, I'm psychic. They tell me I'm psychic now. I didn't believe that for one bit, but it's the fact that she kept speaking it over herself, and people kept saying, yeah, she knows stuff. Yeah, it was certain people that were sitting around her. I'm like, honey, if y'all knew what I knew, y'all probably would get off from around her, because she about to try to ruin y'all damn life. But I'm gonna leave it at that. But and this one girl that used to sit with my grandma, I would love to link up with her and talk to her, and because she probably was a year or 2 older than me, maybe. She was working at the daycare with my grandma and stuff, and kind of almost hanging out. Like, my grandma will sit and hang with some young people, honey. I would tell younger folks, y'all not my peers now. I'll talk to y'all or whatever, but y'all not my peers. I'm not gonna sit around y'all, honey. My peers don't even. I would prefer to hang with older people, but I know now that I was that younger person, I guess that they're trying to manipulate, mold, whatever. They feel like I'm impressionable. And I'm like, honey, I don't know. I already ran with some of the, I ain't run with them. I walked with some of the best of them because I've been with my grandma. You know what I'm saying? So I've been around older people. And that's just that. So maybe, deprived of that, of being around peers as much because of how who I was raised under. Somebody that was, oh, okay, if I was turning 34 this year, and she was turning 71. So what's that? I think it's like 37, but it's two generations, or at least one whole generation gap ahead of me. And so yeah, I was learning certain stuff, and I was seeing certain stuff at a young age that some stuff just was unnecessary anyway. Shouldn't have been going on to begin with, But y'all, I could sit out here all day, just peaceful like this, and hope, even with the cars and stuff going by. But nobody disturbed my peace. Nobody tried to start nothing with me. Nobody just staring and trying to point their cameras at me and stuff like that. Oh my goodness. That's why I say again on this video, Lord, please let the light shine, and the person that wants to be on TV and and be seen and all this, and like the eyes and stuff. Let it shine on that person, whether they're doing deviousness or whether they're trying to act like they're doing acts of kindness. Let them do that. I don't want that. I remember when I was younger and we had to do it. When I was in elementary school, we had to practice doing the video camera and the TV show. I did it, but I could not stand being on no camera for the whole school to see me. I preferred to do the behind the scenes recording. I remember that we had those old school video cameras where we had to learn how to use them and stuff. That was cool. I like that. I like behind the scenes work. I don't necessarily like dirty work, but I like behind the scenes. Other people like to be the spotlight and stuff. I don't care for that. I like to be my own spotlight if that's the case. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, it's very interesting. I feel like I'm just bumping my gums, but it don't matter. I still feel like and believe that I have something valid to say, valid to offer to this world, but in my little space, and for those that I allow in my space and stuff like that. So yeah. So I'm chilling, minding my business. Yeah, the grass pretty much is dying off, but yeah. I had to go look in the box and see if they sent me some more metal spikes and stuff. 'Cause I need that. Alright, y'all. I think that's it. I'll just do another video if I have to. Let me upload this one.